Hello, you're welcome. Today we're going to be subtracting three-digit numbers. In this lesson, we'll be learning how to subtract three-digit numbers from three-digit numbers. I'll break it into two parts. In the first part, we're going to be learning how to subtract without borrowing, and in the second part, to subtract by borrowing. Now, before we continue, there are things I want you to take note of. Number one, you should learn to arrange the numbers in their proper positions. All the numbers in the ones place, in the tens place, and the hundreds place should be in the same column when you want to subtract. Secondly, do not place the smaller numbers on top. Make sure the bigger numbers are above the smaller numbers. Take note also, there are times the number on top are smaller than the numbers below. So we'll borrow a number from the column to the left, so that we can add to this number and then we continue the subtraction. There are other times you need to borrow a number from the hundreds place and then add it to the tens place before you take the number to the ones place. The following examples will help us understand this concept better. So we have 697 minus 452. Like I said, the first thing you should learn how to arrange the numbers properly so that all the numbers in the ones column, tens column, hundreds columns are in the same place. Then you start subtracting from the numbers in the ones place. In this case, we have 7 minus 2, that you are taking away 2 from 7. So taking away 2 from 7, you'll be left with 5. You write the answer in the ones place. Next, you have 9 minus 5. Now remove 5 from 9. What you have left is 4. And then finally, 6 minus 4 is 2. So the value for 697 minus 452 is 245. Let's have two more examples. So we have 792 minus 532. We start from the numbers in the ones place. We have 2 minus 2 is 0. 9 minus 3. Take away 3 from 9. You have 6. And then finally, 7 minus 5, take away 5 from 7, you have 2. So the answer is 260. Finally, we have 336 minus 314. Now we start from the numbers in the ones place. So we have 6 minus 4 will give us 2. 3 minus 1 will give us 2. But 3 minus 3 is 0. So the answer is 22. Now let's look at subtraction with borrowing. We have 867 minus 329. Now if you notice the numbers in the ones place, we cannot subtract 9 from 7. So we have to borrow from the next column so that we can add it to 7. So in the next column we have 6. So if you remove 1 from 6, it becomes 5. Then you put the one you borrowed close to 7, it becomes 17. Now you can subtract. You have 17 minus 9. So you are removing 9 from 17. What will you be left with? That will be 8. Now you write the 8 in the ones place. Next you have 5 minus 2. Yeah, that's possible. So remove 2 from 5, you have 3. Then we have 8 minus 3 is 5. Then the answer is 538. Now there are other times you need to do this borrowing 2 times. Now this next example will help you do that. You have 454 minus 179. Now let's start from the ones place. Can you remove 9 from 4? No. So let's borrow from 5 and add to 4. So if you remove 1 from 5, it becomes 4. Then you add that 1 to 4. In the ones place, it becomes 14. Now remove 9 from 14. You'll be left with 5. Write the 5 in the ones place. Now where you borrowed 1 from in the tens place has become 4. Now you cannot remove 7 from 4. You have to go to the 4 in the hundreds place and borrow 1. Now it becomes 3. You add the 1 you borrowed to the 4 in the tens place, it becomes 14. Now you can now remove 7 from 14 is 7. Then where you had 4 before is 3. Now 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer is 275. Finally, we have 600 minus 358. Now in the ones place you have 0 on top, but you cannot remove 8 from 0. And in the next column is also a 0. So you have to go to the hundreds column, which is 6. then removing 1 from 6 becomes 5. You add the 1 to the 0 in the tens place, it becomes 10. But that's not where you are subtracting, so you remove 1 again, it becomes 9. You take the 1 to the 0 in the ones place, it becomes 10. Now you can subtract. 10 minus 8 will give us 2. Write the 2 in the ones place. Then you have 9 minus 5 is 4. And where you had 6 before is 5. So 5 minus 3 is 2. The answer is 2, 4, 2. There are a whole lot to learn in this topic. These questions will help you practice on your own. So until the next class, keep on practicing.